guys gotta let me know if our opponents are real pre-made.
I'll tell you if this is them. Oh, this is a
Oh shit.
Tammy
Oh shit.
pre-made.
Hey there guys, this is Obsidian Chill. Got another video for you today. And in this one we'll be taking a look at the fastest way to earn League Hall Prestige. So this has been around for a while, so some of you may already know it, but I recently found myself in a position where I needed to, you'll see in a moment, where I actually need to take advantage of it. So I had some old friends come back to the game after a long time, and I joined up with them in my old league, Fammy, which is why you saw the kind of the ode to the old intro there. But it's basically just the two of us. So it's our League Hall proficiencies are looking pretty dire right now. So we've got 7 days left on the important ones, 1 day left on some others, and some recent bought ones, but we're still missing some of the ones I'd like to have, like power received and come on, regen, stupid, but power received and healing received is kind of handy, especially critical power and power healing when you're tanking. But the issue is that obviously we cannot afford that whatsoever, just between two of us. So this is going to be not so much a tip, but basically advice I can give you on how to be able to do this yourself. So basically, you're going to be self-sufficient on powering your own League Hall. If you want to have a solo League Hall, if you just want to have a few people in it, you don't have to worry about spamming raids or anything like that. This is going to be a method that you can use to pretty much be self-sufficient in terms of your League Hall. So we're going to pop to the watchtower. Okay, and it doesn't matter which wing you're in. I'm not too sure where they would be in the Hall of Doom, but in each wing you're going to have one of the Sentinel vendors here. You want to get to the one that has all the catalysts. So basically you're looking at these catalysts right here, the catalyst type resistance. You're going to see right here, prestige value 14. So that means that one of these is worth 14 prestige that you contribute. So the one thing you want to make sure is you have to get, so an example here, we'll purchase the New Justice ones and Atlantean Royal Guard. So each DLC these come out with a new one. So what's important is that this is New Justice. So if I open up New Justice, I have stacks to a size of 16. So basically each one of these, so basically it'll be 10 of them worth 14 prestige. That's 140 prestige for one source mark, but it only stacks to 16. But if I do the Atlantean Royal Guard ones, same thing, it's still going to give me 140 prestige, but now the stack size is 99. So it doesn't matter which one you purchase, it just has to be after Atlantean. So it could be Atlantean, Teen Titans, Undercurrent, Fellowship, Gotham, Wingman, Birds of Prey for this DLC, it doesn't matter. They all cost the same, they're going to be 9,950, but the advantage is that these ones stack to 99, which is going to be much more beneficial for when you're doing it in your inventory. So what I'll do is we're going to skip to me purchasing them, and then we'll kind of throw some math at you. Okay, so now we have enough to get 25,000 League Hall Prestige. So I didn't say this would be a quick tip. You do have to spend some time sitting at the vendor buying them. So we got 18 stacks, so 14, and then an extra 10. So that is 179 source marks worth. So where am I in terms of source marks? So 2,813. Not that you really spend source marks on anything. Your generator upkeep is not that much. You can buy catalysts on the broker, so you don't have to worry about buying them for your artifacts. Besides that, you don't really use source marks for anything. It's really easy to rack them up, especially with all the DC like double source mark weekends and everything that I do. So it's very easy to have a lot of source marks, and to get 25 League Hall Prestige. So all this only cost me 179 prestige, or sorry, 179 source marks. There also is the monetary value, because these are worth 9,950 DC cash dollars. So to get all these, to get enough for one League Hall proficiency, which is 25,000, is going to cost you 1.781 million. So under 2 million. So yes, it's not the cheapest thing. It's not like any regular new player will be able to do this, but it's still about for any player that wants to upkeep their own league haul, 2 million and 179 source marks is not that unrealistic, especially if you're in that kind of situation where you're playing multiple alts, you're saving them up. It's very easy to come across 2 million and very easy to come across 179 source marks. I know plenty of players that have like 4,000 or 5,000 source marks because there's literally nothing to do with them. So this isn't going to be necessarily something you want to do while you're leveling, because then you need source marks for feats and stuff like that from the universal tier vendor. But if you want to be able to basically farm your own personal league haul or be in a league haul with friends that don't play that often, this is how you do it. So other than that, now we're at the terminal here. So you can also donate inside the league haul as well. So we just have to attribute all these. And then with a little bit of magic editing, we'll pick up when this is done. And the last one, we end up at 65,935. And for those paying attention, basically I start with 40,847. So I just donated 25,088 prestige to League Hall, just with those 18 stacks and then one extra source mark. So 179 source marks, 1.78 mil gets you an entire League Hall proficiency for 30 days. So it's not something that you'll be able to keep up solo for multiple months, but you find yourself a few players, got some extra source marks, boom, you got multiple League Hall proficiencies or statues or wherever you want to do bank additions. But it's very easy to come across and very easy to be able to upkeep them. Now there is some soft League Hall caps. The game hasn't really told us exactly what they were. So basically I'll put that in the description of the video, what we think they are. This is dating back for a long time since League Halls came out. They haven't really given us an idea, but I'll put that in the description just so that you make sure you don't kind of like over contribute. But you'll see right away, because if you contribute prestige, instead of it being the full value, you'll see like reduced. So once you see reduced, then you've reached a soft cap for a weekly or for monthly, and then don't worry, and then stop doing it, obviously. But hopefully that helps, guys. I know it's certainly going to help me, because I need all the League Hall prestige I can get, and don't feel like inviting 500 alts or 20 alts from Gotham and Metro just to farm prestige from me. I'll do the legit way here. So any questions or concerns, put in the comment section below. We'll see you next time, guys.